Hi, I'm Barbara Ray, the City of Dublin Nature Education Coordinator, and we all kind of agree COVID is for the birds. So today we're going to do a little baking for birds, and all we really need are things right in our kitchen, a spoon, some kind of little bowl to mix this in, and then really ingredients that are probably just found in our kitchen. Now I'm going to use some bird seed today, so if you happen to already have bird seed, black oil sunflower is great. High nutritious seed is the best to use. But we also can use cornmeal, we can use oatmeal, raisins, and our base is going to either be some kind of nut butter or some vegetable shortening. So we're going to take about a cup of our vegetable shortening, and this, if it's too cold, you might have to soften it a little bit so that we can we're going to make a dough out of this. So we're going to be using the back of our spoon primarily. And cereals, granolas are great, but you can use cornflakes. I like grape nuts, so I'm going to use some grape nuts. And basically we're going to be putting a couple tablespoons of each of our ingredients that we're going to be mixing in. So we may have to, this is some cornmeal, we may have to do a little bit at a time to get it mixed because it can be a little tough to mix in at first. You can soften the shortening in the microwave for a few seconds if it's too stiff to work with. I'm also adding a little oatmeal. The birds like the oatmeal. And we'll add our seed. And birds love the dried fruit. So raisins, cranberries, dried blueberries. We can add all of these things. They also like nuts, and so our baking nuts like walnut or pecan, broken up or crushed even. If you make smaller pieces, it makes it mix a little easier. And basically we're just going to mix this like cookie dough. So pretend we're making chocolate chip cookie dough. And you can mix this to your liking. So this is your chance to be a superstar cook in the kitchen for birds. Once we have this into a dough form, and sometimes it's just easier to use your hands too, we can then either freeze it to hang it out on a tree later. So in that case you would need a piece of string, and you're going to stuff some of this mixed suet into the cup. I like to kind of smash it in there a little bit. You can also use a muffin tin or an ice cube tray. And then if you want a string in there to hang it, the easiest thing to do really is to just punch this in with your finger and then cover it and push a little more suet on top of it. And it'll freeze like this, and when it's come out of the freezer, this suet will pop right out of a Dixie cup, or you can tear the paper off if it's a paper cup and hang it in the tree. The other option is to just keep it like this and go outside, find your older oaks and maple trees in your yard, and you're going to take the spoon and literally just paint this right on the bark. You'll attract woodpeckers, nuthatches, tufted titmice. These are all birds, even chickadees, that love to climb up and down and peck the suet right off the bark. And you too can help the birds. Have a great day and stay safe.